Yo YouTube, welcome back. We got round 5 now in Miami with Rude Racing. So as always, let's start out with the standings. Michael and I are in 10th and 11th now in the driver standings. In the constructors, we are in a whopping 5th place. But let me just quickly hide my camera so you can see the point differential. And I guess this overlay probably too. Look at that. Okay, so not great. We are very far behind Mercedes and very close with AlphaTauri and Haas. So still a lot of room to go when it comes to the constructor standings and trying to keep that 5th spot. And unlikely to get into that top 4, but there's still a long season ahead of us. So with that being said, let's jump into Miami. Alright, so let's get a flying lap in. I absolutely love this track. I'm super happy it's in the game. I didn't like it in real life, but in the game it has been awesome to race. Alright, so 127.8 after the first lap. Alright, second lap's a 127.45. Gets us to P10, which, you know, for qualifying, it's one of our best so far, actually, this season. We are very happy with that. We're going to throw on one more set of softs, we're going to hit one more lap, and see what we can do. Sergio, move, bro! Oh my gosh. Oh, well. There goes that. So we get blocked by Sergio Perez, and it looks like we are in 21st. Wow. Okay. So our quali did not go as we had hoped or expected. Alright, well, we got 10 places and we can get into the points, or 11 places actually, we can get back in the points, but big day tomorrow. Alrighty, so we've got a lot of work to do starting 21st here at our first home Grand Prix this year. I personally will consider the US GP at COTA our home Grand Prix, simply because I live in Austin, right by COTA, and it truly is my home Grand Prix, but
no threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good.
Alright, purple on the grid. Got some good temperature. Let's get a good start here. Lights out, and away we go for Miami. So not great. Porsche takes us right away. But we're going to go back up the inside. Grab a few positions back here. And now it's time to push. Up the inside of Stroll, we get a little bit of a tap. Luckily, no damage there, but that was a dangerous move by Stroll as we clearly had well over half a car length on the inside. And Porsche's going to send it up the inside on us here. Into the final hairpin at Miami on lap 1. And he's going to get the move done. Looks like we just do not have the straight line speed in our configuration today, which is not going to bode well for us. We're going to send it right back up the inside on Porsche. A move Checo tried to pull in real life, but wasn't able to get done. So even with the RS, we just don't have enough straight line speed right now.
DRS will be enabled at this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
As we approach the first DRS zone, we open it up wide, and we are in a massive DRS train here, unfortunately. But we are hoping that this sector right here, with our increased downforce setup, will be able to keep us close enough to overtake throughout this race.
Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
We get a great exit here on Zhou Guanyu as we approach the DRS zone. Full ERS on, DRS on. We're going to go ahead and make a move up the inside after faking outside, and we're going to send it. And we're able to secure the position on Zhou Guanyu. Next up, MICK Schumacher and Magnussen of Williams. We're going to send it up the inside on Mick. We get squeezed a little bit, but we get the move done around the outside of that chicane. Unfortunately for us, Mick is going to have DRS and take that position right back, and he's going to bring Zhou Guanyu along with him. So this was an unfortunate move for us, but there's the yellow flag ahead. Oh! And MICK Schumacher hits us with a brake check. But it looks like Oscar Piastri is out of the session.
Green flag. Gap to your teammate ahead is 8.4 seconds. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
We have a severe loss of downforce here. We're going to have to cut the track, unfortunately. After that unfortunate brake check by MICK Schumacher, we're going to go ahead and bring down that front wing. We're not going to repair it. We're going to put on our new mediums. That was a bit sketch, but we saved it. So we're going to go here for the undercut, get that front wing adjustment, and hope for a better result so far, because this race has not gone our way. Purple stop, the clutch is engaged, and we're off.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Alright, it looks like everyone ahead of us is now finally ducking into the pits. It's now or never for the undercut. We'll see if it worked. I don't know if it did. I don't think we had a great outlap.
Stroll is stopping now.
So it looks like the undercut did not work, but we do have warmer tires, so hopefully we can make up some ground right here. And with DRS open here, we're going to try and see if we can send it past Stroll. Up the inside. We get it done, but just barely. This lack of downforce is really hurting us right now from the damage we got from Mick Schumacher.
Okay, Michael's coming in for his stop now.
And unfortunately, Stroll is going to have DRS coming back at us here on this long straight. We're going to defend the inside. And he's still going to send it. We're going to leave him the space, though, unlike what he does for us.
Michael is in the pits. Michael in the pits now.
And we hold the place. Another great exit. And we're going to see if we can make a push towards Latifi here to get back near where we were when we tried the undercut. So we have DRS open on Latifi here. He has it as well, as we're stuck in a train all the way up to Mick Schumacher. But we're going to be a little bit later on the brakes, and we're going to send it up the inside. We get the move done just barely, and it cost us some time. We're going to have to use our full battery here to try and hopefully defend Latifi, who's on the hards, as he has DRS on us right now down this long straight. But it looks like we'll be alright. And we keep the inside corner here. And it looks like we're able to almost secured DRS on Zhou Guanyu, but just not close enough. We had just lost enough time on the exit to lose out on getting DRS here on this back straight, unfortunately. But we are still faster through Sector 2 than the cars ahead of us. It's Sector 1 where we're losing the most time, it looks like. We should be faster given that Zhou Guanyu's on the hards, but we simply got the setup wrong here this week at Miami. As we finally get back into DRS range, it looks like we've caught a massive car of trains here, according to the minimap. We're going to send it up the inside a little bit on Zhou Guanyu. We're not going to be able to get it done as we lock up. We just are not finding the grip right now with this setup. But if we can stay in range, we might be able to make something happen in Sector 2. And DRS is open once again. I don't think we're going to be able to be making a move up the inside here, but this technical sector might be in our favor. As we try to go around the inside, outside, but we are not able to make it. We're not close enough, so we can squeeze up the inside, and we make contact with Zhou Guanyu. A bit of a naughty overtake by us there, not going to lie, but we make a move happen on the far slower Zhou Guanyu through that technical sector. Not proud of it, boys and girls. Not proud of it. But we got the move done. And now we are back approaching MICK SCHUMACHER, who, as we all know, is now going to pit. Wow! Must have damage from a incident with somebody. But that pulls us out of DRS for the next group of the train. This is not great. So we're going to have to try and catch up in Sector 2 here on Pourchaire to make up the time that we just lost from MICK SCHUMACHER breaking that train. And meanwhile, we have Zhou Guanyu right on us. Coming back for revenge from our dirty move earlier. As he's going to have full DRS wide open, and we will not. We get a pretty poor exit, but luckily we were pretty quick through the end of that first sector. We built up about an extra half second of a gap from where Zhou Guanyu was. And now here's where we need to make up time. The problem is our damaged front wing is making this section much more difficult than it was earlier in the race. But they are fighting through here, which is getting us right back into this. Magnussen and Pourchaire really going at it, but they get just enough of an exit to keep us out of DRS range by about a tenth of a second, not even. And look at them go.
Okay, this is your final
Alright, final lap
race.
of a very disappointing home Grand Prix for Rude Racing. Unfortunately, we just got the setup all wrong. We just simply did not have enough straight line speed to keep up with the fast, flowy track of Miami here today. Whereas the AI and those other teams had plenty of it. The only areas in which we would have any sort of chance today to overtake was right here in Sector 2. And congrats again to Lando Norris with a stellar victory here today.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.2 seconds.
Let's just hope that we got some points from our teammate. As Zhou Guanyu tries to send it around the outside here at the end, but we're going to cover that off. And he actually ends up losing out a position to Stroll on that move. Disappointing performance here today for Miami. We're going to have to really hope we can focus on a better setup next week and try to get back into the points. Driver of the day goes to Theo Pourchaire. Wow, that is must have had a great result. I'm interested to see where he finished, because we were battling him early on. I know he's the only one that started behind me today. So Michael Schumacher, once again, not able to put up points. And you know what that tells me? That tells me that our car is losing compared to other cars on the grid when it comes to R&D. So thank you once again for dropping by. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Can't wait to see you guys next week at Spain. I'll post a video probably every 2 days for this series. I'll see you guys then. Thank you.